Because NVIDIA refuses to record my microphone while I'm recording, I'm going to have to do a voiceover. There are various things that I do to get the cockpit the way that I'm comfortable flying with, like turning off the radar altitude warning, getting the hammock set up, things like that. I've got track IR locked off so that all you can see is the cockpit. That way you can follow along some of what I'm doing. I'm setting up the @FLIR. In the stores page on the left, I'm going to be setting up the Laser Maverick with its code. I'm starting the Harpoon's countdown for initialization. And we're ready to get started. There's a submarine out on the Black Sea that we're going to send 2 harpoons to, and then there's some moving targets on one of the islands near here. Let's put a little bit of distance between us and gain some altitude. The sub and moving targets are back over here. We've got 2 harpoons. We're going to set up one and then launch it, and then set up the other one and then launch that. You might want to write this down. On the Harpoon, the mode I'll be using is range and bearing. In the inbound flights will be low. The terminal phase will be one pop-up and the other one skim. And since the sub will only be showing a small radar cross-section, we set the seeker to small. On the right MFD, we set the radar to C. That's SEA. We'll set up the second Harpoon after we launch this first one. We should be far enough away now that we can turn and set up the launch. The ground radar has spotted the sub. Sensor select right to make the radar SOI. Sensor select right again to lock the target. Stinger 1-4 Bruiser. On this harpoon, the mode I'll be using is range and bearing. In the inbound flights will be low. The terminal phase this time will be a pop-up. And like the last one, we set the seeker to small. Stinger 1-4 Bruiser. Because I was playing around with F6, I almost missed this. Let me see if my editing skills can slow it down a bit. Let me skip forward here to the ground moving target lock and laser maverick shot. In the ground moving target mode, the radar looks for ground returns that are different between one pulse and another. If something is not moving, GMT will not show it. Sensor select right to lock something and the TGP will slew to it. To be certain, sensor select to the MFD that shows the TGP and moving target lock that.